We're here with the women's basketball head coach, John Haskins. And Coach, the shortest road trip of PBC play in terms of just going down to Francis Marion and Florence. Let's talk about heading there and maybe how the day is even a little bit different when it's that close of a travel for you guys.
It is, because most of our travel is probably 3 hours is the shortest trip, and so it's a little different in terms of just running down the road 55 minutes and going down to Francis Marion. So it's a nice break in the travel.
For you guys to come off your last game, now that you've had a chance to kind of look at the Clayton State game, what have you seen from your team, and what are you looking for going forward?
Well, I thought our effort was good. We just didn't make enough plays. I didn't think we got enough stops. I didn't think we were great defensively, but with that said, they shot the ball extremely well, made 10 threes, which was not their MO coming into the game. But we need to do a little bit better job defensively and shore that up. Offensively, I thought we played pretty well. We didn't turn the ball over a lot. We had 15 turnovers. I thought we attacked well. We shot a good percentage. I think the Achilles heel in that game was missing free throws. We missed 8 free throws, which would have gave us an opportunity to win the game.
When you talk about the shooting percentage, and Nyla is taking really good shots for you guys right now, another 20-plus point scoring effort for her. You had a couple other in double figures as well. Do you kind of feel like that shot selection is coming around for the team as a whole?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's knocking down open perimeter shots. I think, Brandy's been good for us inside, and she was tweaked her ankle and didn't give us the minutes that she has been giving us in the Clayton game, and hopefully she'll be good to go tomorrow night. But Nyla's been really solid. I thought Casey came off the bench and had a good game. So I think we're executing offense better now. Francis Marion's a very good defensive team, long, athletic, very active. So we're going to have to take care of the basketball and really do a good job of attacking them.
When you talk about their length and athleticism, do you see them being more of a team that's going to zone you, being a man-to-man look? What do you think you guys will be looking at?
They've been much more of a man team. They have not zoned a lot. They've been much more of a man team. So, I think they'll probably man us. They'll press us some. They'll mix in their presses. They'll go some 2-2-1. They'll go some hard 1-2-2 press. A lot of man-to-man defense, putting pressure on the ball, trying to get out in the passing lanes, that type of thing. So we've got to be solid with the ball, make sure we're making good decisions with our passes, meeting passes, those type of things to be successful.
In terms of when they're on offense, who are some of the players that you guys are looking at as a team that you want to make sure that you shut down?
Bullock, Chandler, and Fulmore are all double-digit scorers. Fulmore, I think, is averaging close to 20 a game. Chandler's averaging about 18 a game, and Bullock's averaging almost 13 a game. So, and they're taking the majority of their three-point shots. They're all very aggressive offensively. I was just looking at the stat sheet. Nyla Allen's taken 184 shots and leading us. Fulmore and Chandler have taken over 285 shots apiece. So, those are 3 kids we've got to key in on. And then they've got 2 athletic post kids that can score some around the basket and offensive rebound you. So I think we're going to have to do a good job overall, but those 3 kids obviously are the bulk of their scoring.
When you guys got the wins going in that stretch, you had kind of a string of games where you were able to consistently mitigate teams' best players. What was it defensively in those games that allowed you guys to do that, and how can you implement that again?
Yeah, I don't know if there was anything in particular. I just think, different nights are different nights, and some nights kids don't shoot the ball real well. Obviously we want to take away their bread and butter and what they like to do the best, and, for Chandler, I think that's open threes, pull-up J's going right, those type of things. For Fulmore, she's just a really good player. She scores in a variety of different ways, and then for Bullock, I think just trying to keep her in front of us and be ready to contest her perimeter shots. So I think there's certain things we try to do via scouting report and what they do with their offense and what their individual tendencies are. But Francis Marion really struggled to put the ball in the hole. They scored 47 points on Saturday against Flagler. So, we're hoping for another one of those nights instead of a night like Clayton had where a team makes 10 threes against us.
Right. And then the last thing, Coach, when you look at this week heading into the game and you've been in practice seeing that, what have you seen from individuals in practice this week? People stuck out in terms of their growth again this week?
One day, but I thought yesterday was really good in terms of energy. We worked on a couple of new things defensively and offensively, just to try to throw a couple of wrinkles, and the girls did a good job of doing that. But I think they're all playing hard. They continue to get better, and that's our focus, particularly on the defensive end, is just to continue to get better and get those stops at crucial times when we need them. I think that's the biggest thing that we need to focus on.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys take that down to Florence, and good luck.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you.
We're here with men's basketball head coach Ben Miller, and Coach, already a big week to start. You guys are into the rankings in the COSIDA poll as well as the NABC Team of the Week. So let's start by talking about that last week. I mean, seemingly hard to remember the last time you guys lost a game. So what's this stretch been like, and what was last week like for you guys? 3 really big wins.
Well, I've been pleased with the guys' effort. Defense has been consistent. We've had some spurts offensively where we've shot it well and done a good job getting to the free throw line. Our rebounding has slipped a little bit despite some of the wins, so we got to shore that up a little bit.
For you guys going to take on Francis Marion, it's a short trip down to Florence. Probably kind of a relief in a way to not have a huge trip on the road, but what is that road trip like for you guys to go there? And this is a team that always seems to be ready to play you guys when you come that direction.
Yeah, they've kind of had our number down there in Florence the last couple of years, so we'll have our hands full, playing against All-American guard and Dietrich Browning and a great team to go along with him. Coach Edwards has been there a long time and does a great job, so it'll be a great Peach Belt rivalry game.
What are the biggest challenges that they present to you guys? I mean, obviously Dietrich Browning with his scoring, that'll be something to stop. They have some size, but in your eyes, what's the most dangerous thing about their team?
Well, defensively, they really change up, play full court, press. They mix up their defenses at half court, scramble, and trap. So taking care of the ball is going to be really important. Obviously you mentioned Dietrich. He's a handful. It's not like you can shut a guy like that down, but hopefully we'll at least try to make him work for those baskets while still paying attention to the rest of their teams. They do have a lot of other guys that are capable and of scoring double-digit type games. So it'll take a great effort for our team. When
we talk about the last chance you guys really had to see them play live, I'm assuming the PBC SAC challenge here in Pembroke. How they've changed a lot since then, but when you think back to the beginning of the year, what's been the metamorphosis of your team since that challenge, and how have you seen your team grow and change throughout the season?
I think just the maturity of the young guards, watching them develop and get more comfortable, with the system, playing with the older guys and everybody kind of blending in. So hopefully that'll continue to progress.
What's the energy like in practice right now? I mean, Nigel, it seems like since the game, I think at Columbus State, when he felt like he didn't have a great game, he's really picked it up. Is he one of the driving forces in that practice? And what's that energy like for you guys when you're on a big winning streak?
Well, it's good. It's difficult because you really don't have a ton of practice time. With so many games and they come so fast, it's it's kind of a balancing act. There's a lot of things you'd like to do in practice, but you also got to keep guys fresh and not beat them up too much too. So try to do as much as we can. While the practices aren't long, we try to get good quality and sharp practices, hopefully with a lot of energy. And if that continues and guys keep trying to get better, every day, that's what it's all about.
All right, Coach, we're looking forward to seeing that improvement hopefully continue at Francis Marion, and good luck.
Thank you, Trevor.